Good afternoon, my YouTube viewers. It is Crystal here. In this video, what we're going to do is we're going to discuss how to create a data frame in R, because data frames are mainly what you're going to be working with when you go over data sets in R. You will probably want to convert your data set to a data frame. And the nice thing about R is R has inbuilt functions that you can use to actually create a data frame in R. And that is different from Python, because if you have familiarity with Python, in order to create a data frame in Python, then what you need to do is you need to use the pandas library, import the pandas library, and then create a data frame using the pandas library. Well, you don't have to do that in R, because R has inbuilt functions that enable you to do that. And the reason why that is because Python is a general purpose language, and so if you want to do anything special, like create a data frame or visualize the data, then what you have to do is you have to import a library into the program. But R is a statistical language written by statisticians for statisticians. So they have all of these functions built into the language. So that is the difference between R and Python. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a data frame in R. So the most common way to create a data frame in R is to df becomes data.frame brackets name equals C brackets Alice Bob Charlie, comma age equals C brackets 25 30 28, comma score equals C brackets 88.5 92 79.5 brackets. And then so when we print off our df, you can see that you have a data frame with 3 rows of data. And the 3 rows of data are going to contain the columns of data being name, age, and score, and the 3 rows are going to be Alice, Bob, and Charlie. So the next thing we want to do is we want to check the structure of the data frame, the structure of df, so you can see that it is a data frame with 3 observations of 3 variables. So your 3 observations are going to be your 3 rows of data, and your 3 variables are going to be your the 3 elements in each vector. So name is going to be a character with Alice, Bob, and Charlie. Age is going to be numeric with the numbers of their age, and score is going to be numeric of their score. And then next thing we're going to do is we're going to type in summary comp brackets df, so you can see that a summary is it's a length of 3, class character, mode character, and then that's for the name. And then for age and score, you've got your minimum value, your first quartile, your median, your mean, your third quartile, and your max. So your median is the center value being 28, and your mean is the average of the 3 being 27.67. So there's 2 ways that you can calculate median. So if the column of data is odd numbers, then you just select the middle number. If the column of data is an even number, then what you do is you take the 2 center numbers, you add them together and divide by 2, and that's going to be your median. But in this particular instance, we only had 3 elements in that column of data, so it was 28 being the median. So the next thing that we're going to do, and this you can convert a data set by convert existing vectors into a data frame. So we take the vector name, become C, brackets, Alice, Bob, and Charlie. Ages become C, brackets, 25, 30, 28. Scores become C, brackets, 88.5, 92, 79.5. And DF becomes data.frame, brackets, names, ages, scores. So we print off the data frame, and you can see you have a data frame with 3 rows by 3 columns of data with pretty much the same information that was in the previous data frame. It was just made a different way. You also can make an empty data frame. So to create an empty data frame, you say df1 becomes data.frame, and then you print df1. But since there's nothing in df1, it's going to be empty, so you're not going to get anything. You can create a data frame with predefined columns. So df1 becomes data.frame, brackets, id equals integer, comma, name equals character, comma, score equals numeric. So what's that telling you? It's the ID is an integer, the name is a character, and the score is numeric. So we print off df1, and you can see you have a data frame with 0 rows by 3 columns, and you can see that your ID is integer, your name is your character, and your score is a double. We can add columns after creation of a data frame. So df1 $passed becomes df $score greater than 80. And then so we look at df1, and so now you have a data frame with 0 rows of data times 4 columns with your ID as an integer, name is a character, score is a double, and passed is logical. The next thing you have is you can add a row to an existing data frame. So new row becomes data.frame, brackets, name equals .emma, comma, age equals 27, comma, score equals 91, brackets. And then so new row $passed becomes new row $score greater than 80. And then so df2 becomes rbind, brackets, df1, comma, new row. And then we print off df2, and you can see your df2 is a data frame with 1 row of data by 4 columns. So you've got your name, which is a character, age, which is a double, score is a double, and passed as a logical. And you can see we've got the 1 row of data in the data frame being Diana, 27, 91, and true. So that concludes this video on how to make a data frame in R. And the next video we will be covering some more subjects concerning data frames. So I hope you decide to watch it.